There are generally two types of undocumented immigrants in the United States. One is a person who crosses the border in some illegal manner. They use a ladder to get over the fence. They get smuggled, in the trunk of a car, and that no one knows for sure, but that might account for approximately half of the 10 or 11 million undocumented immigrants in the United States. Another significant, or the other significant portion, are those individuals who come into the United States with visas, student visas, tourist visas. They're authorized to come here for 30 days to visit Disneyland, and then they don't leave. And 5 years later, 10 years later, they're still here. And so those are the two types of undocumented immigrants. Yes, it's both, the act of illegally crossing the border into the United States is a federal crime. Being present in the United States without legal status, without legal immigration status, is not a violation of any criminal law. It is a civil offense. Immigration court is a civil court. They're not being criminally punished if they are found removable, and if they do not have any relief from removability, as some people do. It depends on the facts of the case. The punishment, if you will, the civil punishment, is the act of being removed back to Mexico, back to South Korea, back to France, whatever the case may be. But the most common immigration enforcement is civil in nature. That's what the Border Patrol is doing, by and large. That's what Immigration and Customs Enforcement is doing, by and large. But for decades, Congress has also had a criminal aspect to the enforcement of immigration laws, and basically what the Congress has said is, we want to get rid of people who are illegally present. Let's look for the different tools that we have. And one of those tools that Congress has chosen to make greater use of is the use of federal criminal laws. And then obviously we've seen stuff at the state level. No, and this is something that's I've been practicing now for, it hasn't been 30 years, but almost 30 years. This is just a common misperception among the general population. All right, we've got the numbers vary, but we've got over 10 million undocumented people here in the United States, and a lot of people think those lazy immigrants, why don't they just take the trouble to file their, for their visa? Why don't they just legalize their status? And the reality is certainly there are exceptions, but the overwhelming majority of people who are in the United States without legal status do not have a legal path to an immigrant visa, to a green card, to lawful permanent resident status.